What's up, Sagittarius? Welcome back to the Enigma 23 channel. I am your host, Enigma, bringing you your October soul reading. You know, did y'all realize or come to that realization that you are the one, that you are Neo? You know, maybe you had uh, an epiphany or some kind of sign or experience. If you did, comment below. I would love to hear. You know what I'm saying? But this is a reading, soul reading for you, Sagittarius, for sun, moon, rising as well. You know, this reading resonates with you in any kind of shape or form. You know, don't be scared to subscribe, hit that like button, share. You know what I'm saying? Everything else that you need to know is in the description box as far as content information, and as well, you know, extra guidance from the V to 9 or for myself. But hey, I'm trying to get y'all the gift for the Phoenix. So hey, if you really want to know some extra shit, go holler at her. Tell the Enigma sent you. You know. But other than that, let's just go ahead and get into your reading, shall we? Because I wanna see what y'all got brewing for the month of October. You know? So let's see. How you say true self for the soul, true self, how you self for the soul, how you self, true self. Breaking knowledge, wisdom, understanding. The collective. Sagittarius for the collective for Sagittarius. And then October 2020, we brought in their spiritual plights. What messages do they need to know? What answers do they need to receive? Bring it in. For the collective for Sagittarius. For the collective for Sagittarius. For the October 2020, we brought in their spiritual plights. Great Mother Energy, divine, great spirit, divine, great Mother Energy, great spirit, divine, bring in answers, solutions, guidance, mentorship, accurate, truth, answers for the collective of Sagittarius, for the collective of Sagittarius, for the month of October in the year 2020, regarding the spiritual plights, bringing in, for the collective of Sagittarius, for the month of October in the year 2020, regarding the spiritual plights, what do they need to know spiritually about themselves and their surroundings. Much love, gratitude, and appreciation as always. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what you got going on for this month of October before All Hallows Eve hits. Then you can really do some manifesting extra. We got the African American Tarot deck on deck. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with you, Saggies. So first card, we're going to be looking at how people are viewing you in the months of October. So people are looking at y'all maybe as a healer. Maybe some of y'all are out here healing people. And there's many ways to heal people, through words, through physical application, spiritually, all of that, you know. Many different forms. But with this card, we got the 4 of Wands. We're talking about prosperity here, you know, refuge. You know, that's that, having that safe home to come to, your space, you know. You're talking about harmony, talking about peace, you know. So people are looking at y'all in a better light now. You know what I'm saying? See how your world might have been fucked up in some kind of way, or they seen you was tapped out about some shit. Then you tapped into their energy, knowing that you was Neo, and now they see you in an overall better state. You peaceful, you got harmony. You know, for others, some of you that making agreements out here, making agreements with your spirit, Because we do got one energy, that's the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Or make an agreement with your desires. Not no surface level desires like I want some Jordans. No, we talking about deeper desires. I want to better myself in my life and my circumstance, shit like that. But nonetheless, people are seeing y'all Saggies, and they see y'all ain't playing and you do anything. So let's go next to what you're hiding from other people, or what's even possibly being hidden from yourself. And we got the Three of Swords right here. Three of Swords. So for some of you, you're hiding the fact from others, because everybody don't need to know your business or what's going on, especially with you, because this is all about self-realization when we talk about spirituality, not who you can reach and teach, It's about self. So we're talking about, this self-knowing, this self-improvement, self-knowledge, being self-taught, with this card, just all around want to improve yourself, and this could be through experimentation, because this card talks about that, experimentation, gaining experience, through valor, when that back is against the wall and you got to do what you got to do, you look back on that experience and be like, I did that, and this is how I did that, okay, boom, boom, you know what I'm saying, that type of energy. But for others of you, if you're not holding this away from somebody, this is what you can look forward to in the month of October. More of that Neo, the one type of energy vibe. You know what I'm saying? Just getting deeper and deeper. Being the alchemist. Experimentation, you know what I'm saying? Getting all that good knowledge. And to me, Sag, it equates itself with the hermit. The one that's throwed off. Can't be with the rest of the world because he or she has that understanding that most can't grasp. You know what I'm saying? So you tend to just be by yourself and get all that knowledge. But even though they want to equate that to Virgo, but I digress. But next card, let's look at the divine feminine and see what she wants for y'all for the month of October. And some of y'all need a kicking ass or some trouble, because we got the Eight of Swords here. You know what I'm saying? Just like up here when we was talking about all this self-improvement, self-knowledge, being self-taught and all that, and you dealing with that mental, and that's what's really on your mind, and for others, if it wasn't on you, and you ain't hiding what's on your mind when it comes to that to other people, well, it will be on your mind this month if it haven't been. So we still going back. Bam, she wants this to be on your mind as well. Sometimes confrontation can be good, because it's Eight of Swords, because we got an 8 right here. So we dealing with this 8. We talking about power. You can gain an extra type of power through conflict. Didn't I say gaining experience through valor? That's what that is. So some of you, and she wants for you, there are obstacles going on. There's conflict. There's trouble. And these could be physical, people, or situations, but I feel that it's more thought forms. So it's like you're fighting, you're battling these old mindsets, that old programming of what the world have taught you, which didn't come out to be true, or what your parents indoctrinated you with, which you find out wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, fighting their ego or them negative thought forms. So basically that's what she wants you doing, fighting these negative thought forms. That way you can continue on being the Neo and be better and greater. So next, let's continue on to the divine masculine. What needs to be worked on? What's your homework? Your to-do list. And it's the strength card. We got the strength card here. So maybe you're dealing with a Leo. And that's the person that you need to be working on. Or, you need to, if you have Leo type like qualities, the being the prideful, the boastful, the arrogant, all that type of shit, maybe that's the shit you need to work on and kill. Well, like I said, you helping a Leo. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, we got Shango right here. Strength card. So it's self-explanatory. Work on your strength. Work on your strength. With this card, we're talking about courage. Your energy, your vitality. With this card, as well as, balancing that instinct, that rational mind in that instinct. You know what I'm saying? On the positive side, but on the negative side, it's more so of a person who doesn't have self-control. Somebody who can't see when a good thing is in front of their face, like a project person, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because they unbalanced. So be like the king, Shango, and be a king for real. Work on that strength. Work on that courage. Work on being able to balance the rational and the instinctive. Your energy, your power. Work on that. So next, let's go to the higher self. What messages are here? What needs to be said? And we have the Ace of Wands. Some more of your energy. This is y'all. Fire sign. So your higher self just saying, it's just telling you this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning for some of you. Because some shit really about to take off and grow. But, as you see the tree here, you know what I'm saying? This card talks about budding, like how weed buds bud up. We're talking about budding. So at the beginning stages, we're talking about, enterprising. You starting something new, So back to some of those people who made that agreement up there to where people are looking at y'all with their four wands. Now you see, it get a little clearer. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about creation here. Maybe for some of you, your higher self is just now waking up. That alarm clock just hit. You becoming what we're trying to be. You know what I'm saying? So that's the message that the higher self has. It's trying to get you to be aware of. Creation, the beginning stages, budding, all that. Enterprise on something worth enterprising on. Overall energy though, we got the Empress Oshun, which she has it all, and you can have it all if you work on those things, because she represents abundance, she represents love. You see the owl right here, so we talking about wisdom. You know what I'm saying? For some of you with this card, there could be even a love rewarded after you do all this work. When you put all the energy into you, then somebody manifests in the interest of a consort, girlfriend, boyfriend type shit. Having that fucking creativity, being creative. Because we already said creation. Maybe you need to create something, so it's another sign for that. But those of you lacking on the other side, hey, stop being nosy, meddling in other people's business. You know what I'm saying? Stop just loafing around, being lazy. You know what I'm saying? Re-spark up that creative gene in yourself. You know, you ain't got to be jealous or envious of other people. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you need to do. Just do what you need to do. Just one more. Yeah, some of you could be out here, you know, using your sexual nature too in a not also good view that's conducted to you and your growth. So the few of those that applies to, I'm talking to you. So beware how you use that sexiness, because Oshun's over beauty, love, and sex. Be careful. Don't be seducing people just to get what you want, because you might find yourself in a situation you shouldn't have put yourself in. So next, let's go to the Santa Morte Book of the Dead Oracle deck. See what messages are here for you. Sagittarius. We're going to be looking at, for you newbies who don't know what's up, we're going to be looking at your strength, your weakness, and the guidance. So let's see what's going on in these areas. I can't even pick the cards up. Alright. So first card, let's look at your strength for the months. And we got Chachi Kiwa. Or Chachi Kiwe. I can't remember which pronunciation it is, but if you wanna look it up, it's Aztec. I'm in the Aztec pantheon, you know what I'm saying? So Chachi Kiwa. Kiwe, whichever one. But we got, you know, the symbol of the waters, mother of the seas, the oceans, the rivers, you know, shit like that. And we got this 14, so 5, finding this freedom, and this is your strength. Just going with the flow. Going with their flow. That's what magicians and alchemists do. That's what Neo did. When he found out he was the one, he learned how to go with the flow. So, don't force shit, Sagittarius, because this is in your strength for this month. Just going with the flow, letting shit play out, let shit handle the way it needs to. You know what I'm saying? So, don't forget that. Go with the flow. Something urging you to look something up or whatever, that's what you need to do. Go with the flow. So let's look at the weakness, you know, and we got the realization. I'm dealing with this 3. So some people out here, you know, haven't got that overall realization yet, like, or got that aha eureka situation flowing in their head yet, you know. I mean, you can't always expect to know everything, you know. Sometimes things take time to manifest, you know, but it ain't here yet. You know what I'm saying? You close, but it ain't here yet. So right here is like saying that understanding is needed, you know what I'm saying, before this realization is going to come into place. But it's real close, you know, just basically knowing how you need to move. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about the beginning stages of something or creating something, you know, you actually understanding from the deepest depths that you can when it comes to you want to create something or start something. You know, and I'm talking about your creative endeavors. So obviously some of y'all are starting new projects, whether it's with a person or, you know, some kind of business idea, whatever it is, but you're starting something, or even if it's cultivating yourself, you know, reacquainting yourself with yourself, you know. But look for the understanding. You know what I'm saying? But there is no understanding there, so that's why I'm trying to help you now. Since this is your weakness, look for understanding. You would never go wrong with that. If you ask me, fuck money, fuck women, fuck mansions, all that. Give me understanding. Understanding goes a long way and is powerful. But hey, who am I? So next, let's go to your guidance. And we have fraternity. So 2, dealing with, you know, it's 20, but it's 2. So we're dealing with partnerships, you know. Your relationships will help you, you know, and it ain't got to be just a love interest. Any kind of relationship you got with your mom, your daddy, your cousin, your son, co-worker, whatever, those type of relationships. That's what's going to help you gain this understanding, just from the views from other people's eyes. You know, this card just really talks about, you know, collaborating. I don't really need to say more than that. So, don't be cutting people off, you know what I'm saying? It's going to work in your favor. Just go with that flow, remember? So overall energy, we got celebration. Time for a celebration. Libra just had this card too in the same position. So celebration. For some of y'all will be just doing just that. By y'all going with the flow, it's going to cause situations for celebration. For others, maybe you just need to, you're celebrating because you done made contact. Maybe you done put an altar up and you done made contact with the spirit or spirits or your people, you know, your ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Or even with that, because this card talks about, you know, having an appreciation for the ones before you, what they did, what they contributed, you know, to the culture, all that. You know what I'm saying? So for some of you, maybe when you start to really start that and bud that and create that, that's going to put you in the feeling of celebration. Like, dang, I didn't know my lineage was so rich in this culture, or had this going on and did that. You know, the greater shit in life. Well, maybe that's the realization that you finally need to take, you know what I'm saying? Or have. You know? So, or it could even be this, that you just need to take action, you know what I'm saying? Just remember everything that you have been through in your life, you know? And sometimes, just like we were saying up here, those ideas, sometimes they got to change. Sometimes they gotta change. So make the change. If it don't apply, if you find out it's a lie, drop it. You know what I'm saying? With a key word, without fear. Make those changes. So next, let's go ahead and get you your last card with the animal messages. When you see going forward, you know, that's that going with the flow. You have plenty of reason to celebrate something. Your power to manifest, your power to recognize signs, all that, you know. You get the real. Well, we're going to look at that at the end of the reading because I'm seeing a bunch of numbers lining up with y'all, you know what I'm saying? And your card is, we got the chameleon with the overall energy of the bison. And we got conceal ambition with patience until it is time to make your move. Conceal ambition with patience until it is time to make your move. I know that's right. You don't want to tell nobody your ideal and they run off with it, or they try to forward it, or, you know, shit like that. So definitely, y'all are trying, most of y'all are creating something. You're working towards a goal. You're trying to create something, make it manifest. But let me give you the totality of this card with the chameleon. If the chameleon ain't too camouflaging for me. So we got the chameleon is at one with herself and her world. Her sense is subtle, artful, otherworldly. Her very skin, sensing her environment and mimicking the colors that surround her. Be aware of subtle energies, the etheric vibrations that emanate from us all, psychic visions from afar, and trust to their message. In the tricky world of business, bide your time. Become great and unnoticeable. Perfectly positioned to access the midric currents and independent ambitions at play. And only then, like chameleon, striking a fly, make your move. Make your move. So, y'all see it. A little patience. Just a little patience. Keep shit inside. Don't blat all your business out, you know, and just go with this flow. But we got the bison right here. Come on. But we got the bison right here, overall energy. And we got recognize the riches of the past and the abundance of the present. Recognize the riches of the past and the abundance of the riches. So like I said earlier about some people looking into their lineage and finding out some things, and you know, for that group, you really will be happy, and I'm happy for you. But all is good with you, Sag. I see y'all still putting in that energy, and you still on that Neo shit. So that's what's up, you know. Don't bend the spoon physically, but bend the spoon with your mind. I know that shit, right? So y'all keep climbing, man. And I'll just see y'all next month, and we'll see what we got still. So your boy is out. Peace to y'all.